I seriously doubt we get a lot of people on live today. I don't know what's going on, Roderick 205. Um, what's good, Eric? Raymond, what's going on? All right, I'm not going to talk first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out. I'm going to talk first, but I'm going to throw out a few quick notes from Darth Vader. We're going to throw out a few quick notes from Darth Vader. I'm not going to read everything he sent me because he sent me like a whole bunch of things. So, and then I'm going to get on with 786 because 786 was there. If I can go find, he sent me so much stuff. It's crazy. All right. In the stretching order, Nikosi Perry was first. Jaron Williams was second, and Tate Martell was third. And the that was in stretching. So they have Nikosi right now as the number one guy. Cam Davis caught a pass in the flat and cooked Michael Pinkney. Unreal. Tate Martell hit D. Wiggins on a perfect out pattern along the sideline, 15 yards downfield. Pass was between the circles. Was between the circles of the number 8. Okay. He also said, just heard all transfers have been put at the bottom of the depth chart to earn their spot. All right. It appeared that Tate Martell took some first team reps on 7-on-7 drills. He was running with DJ Dallas and Brevin Jordan, Mike Harley, and others. Let's see. Nikosi Perry with the frozen rope downfield for Mike Harley beats Gervin Hall coverage for a touchdown in 7-on-7 drill. I'm reading Enos is excited about the talent that we have. Perry, pretty much all three quarterbacks can start in college football. Michael Irvin making his way at the new indoor practice facility. Everybody loving the new indoor practice facility. Greg Olsen was there. Lorenzo Lingard, Zach McLeod. Two notable names to mention. The thing I can confirm is this is from Christy. I can't see her last name. She said things she can't confirm is Tate Martell passes has some zip on them. Jeremiah Payton. I don't know what that's. It's got a lot of this stuff. Is written small. Also, we hired Brian Patter's brother, David. Brian Patter's brother, Edward Patter. He was hired as assistant of director of recruits. And Nikosi Perry had the best day. He had the best day by far, by what everybody's saying. He right now, he so far has basically dominated the practice. From what I'm hearing. So I'm going to get 786 on right now. I'm going to call 786 right now because he was there. And from what I'm hearing from everybody is that Nikosi basically dominated the practice. So we'll see what 786 got to say. And y'all do me a favor real quick. Like,
hello?
Hold on, 786. I got you. Hold on. Y'all do me a favor real quick. Like, like I say, took 3 days off work so I can give y'all these. So I can give y'all damn, get my likes up a little bit. Had 48 people on the 10 likes. Help me out some. Maybe I can get a couple donations for real. 3 days. I'm taking 3 days off so I can try to get y'all the best coverage I can get y'all, man. Help a brother out a little bit. I don't know if I'm the only one on live, but I think I'm the only one on live right now. So help a brother out a little bit. What's going on? We got our sideline correspondent, head reporter of the 1219 family, number one reporter we have out here in the whole world, especially for college football in Miami, would be no one other than 786 Canes. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up?
What's good with you, man? What did you take from some of those from the first practice today? What was your takeaway? What was your takeaway from the first practices today?
Well, I mean, like I said, they did a lot of 7-on-7. You had Paris starting out with the first team. Everybody got rep with the first team offense, but Perry was the first guy up. So we took it as, he the first man up. It was, like I said, it was a basic practice, a lot of 7-7. Perry, man, that dude got an arm, man. He by far got the best arm out than Jared and Martez, not much close.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from you.
Like I said, people can knock Perry for whatever reason, but his damn arm strength, man, that dude can throw, man.
I got to mention these two donations. Got a $25 donations from WDR89. I appreciate that, and another $2 donation from Roderick 205. You're saying basically exactly what I heard from most people, including Cole. And Cole is like me. Cole kind of favors Tate a little bit, and I have no problem with that because I favor Perry. So but even Cole said, he had the better day, and to say Perry, but they did. But I can't say. A lot of people say that Tate looked good as well. A lot of people say Jaren looked good as well. But it's a consensus, it's overwhelming consensus that Perry right now looks like the way better quarterback as of right now.
It's over competition. Like I said, they ran on 7-7. All of them throw the ball well, but you could clearly see who got the stronger arm, who got a better velocity on the ball. And Perry clearly has that than Martell. His arm strength is way better than Martell and Williams. Perry is more mentally than anything, but for the physical aspect, he's way better than, I ain't gonna say way better, but he's better than Martell and Williams for throwing the ball.
Okay. Got another comment in the chat, $20 donation from Miami fan 1979. Keep up the great work, bro. Keep up the great work, my bro. I'm in Orlando area with you. Hit me up. I'll be there. I'll be in Orlando. Believe me, I'll be in Orlando. Another donation from Raymond Ross, $2. Any news on Pope? What did you see? Was Pope in the practice today? Did he get in there? Any 7-on-7 today?
Yeah, I don't got on 7-on-7. But for the first team, you had the Joker.
The Joker was first team? Evidence?
You had Pam, you had cameras running.
And I really want to see him. How did he look? You
had Cam out there too over Dallas as well. So.
But see, like
I said,
I called Cameron. I've been calling Cam.
Yeah, you been calling me on that Cam. I was a leg, I'm a leg guard dude, but you been calling me on that Cam the whole while.
I love Cam, but I'm shocked that evidence as bad as I want. I'm not saying he's better than anybody. I just want to see that 6'6", 6'7" frame out there and see what he can do.
Man, one thing about Enos, that dude is very, very detailed with his quarterbacks. So any little simple mistakes they make, he is on the land. He's very detailed about certain things that he wants certain ways.
Raymond has another question for you on evidence. He said, how did he look size-wise?
Who?
Evidence. Njoku.
How did who?
How did evidence look size wise? Like, did he put on
The
any weight?
Joker, how he look size wise?
Yeah, did he put on any weight or anything? Or is he basically? That's basically probably what he asking. No, he's saying, "Oh my bad." He's saying Pope. I'm sorry. He's saying how did Pope look size wise?
Oh, Pope. I mean, Pope is. I mean, all the guys look in shape, look good for us in shorts and helmets. I mean, it's the receiver. The receiver core gonna be a battle. You know, besides Jeff Thomas, you know, everything else up for grab. I mean, some keep Wiggins. I mean, some will have a few drops here and there and stuff like that. But for the most part, I mean, they're running 707. Perry made a good throw down the sideline over I think that dude Garvin was his name back there.
Yeah, Garvin. That's where he made that pass over.
Yeah, so I mean, but for the most part, it was just a basic 707, but everybody look at the quarterback situation.
Yeah. Everybody wants to know that. I had a guy comment.
And like I said, we just looking at, like I said with Perry, it's just probably more mentally wise, but for the physical aspect of it, Perry got the tools, man. I mean, his arm strength ain't much. It's not much question. We got a better arm strength down there.
And that was the overwhelming consensus, even in a lot of the bloggers who really don't care for Perry that much. They were saying how
okay.
Yeah,
I'm surprised of that.
Yeah, I was reading. I was on Twitter, and they were basically, you know, saying that Perry's arm strength is unbelievable. Even the one lady who really doesn't like Perry for some reason. I wish I could meet her. I wish I could really meet her so I can.
What did she say? She said something positive about Perry?
For the first time ever, she said something positive about Perry. You know what I think happened? I think the best thing that happened for Perry, and I'm going to give this up. The best thing that ever happened for Perry at the end of the season was Malik Rozier telling everybody what really went on. Because if you say it, I say it, everybody else say it, nobody believed it. But when Malik said it, his voice rang power because he was in that inner circle, and everybody knew that he was one of Rick's favorite guys. I didn't know that Cade was his favorite guy. Come to find out that Cade was his favorite guy, but everybody knew that Malik was in that inner circle, and for him to come out and say what he said, and the way he defended Perry, kinda, I think that's what changed so many people's minds on Perry and saying, okay, well maybe it wasn't just him. You know, sometimes it takes somebody to come out and admit something for someone else to get props on what they've done. Or get, you know what I'm saying, to let them know it wasn't the kids. I kept saying you can't keep blaming the kids, but I really appreciate Malik for doing that. That he didn't have to, and he did that, and he really didn't have to. So I appreciate it.
I know they say a lot. I know a lot of people say he'll push it more towards Williams than Perry. But like I said, everybody can erase the slate for the 2 years they were there, the years they were there with Mark Richt. I mean, them kids go on a clean slate, and that's what men are looking at. So it's gonna be the best man gonna win the job. I mean, he don't care what Perry did last year for us on the field, and as long as he's straightened up off the field and produced the same thing with Williams and Tate, that's who's gonna be the starter. And like I said, with Perry thing is, as long as he hit that study room and get that memory part right. I mean, he's out of the three quarterbacks, he's definitely the more talent-wise, more better than both of them, talent-wise. But then again, Tyler always win out the job.
Yeah.
You know, his arm strength is definitely, you can see his arm strength today is definitely better than Williams and Martell. Perry got to be mentally, just got to mentally get it together.
Yeah. And like I said, even Darth Vader said Perry's arm strength is unbelievable. I mean, even Darth Vader, Perry arm strength is crazy. The dude is a physical freak when it comes to throwing.
Oh yeah, he throw the ball with so ease because he's so, he got the height and he can see the field good. He just throw it with ease. I mean, it's just effortless the way he throw the ball.
And people keep saying he's put
that
on weight.
That guy got unbelievable arm strength, man. His ball go with zips, man. I mean, he can throw that ball.
And that's why you don't want him putting on weight, because it would actually, putting on weight would actually shorten his rotation.
He put on some weight.
Well,
I mean, I don't care. They looking good.
Oh yeah, I don't want to.
He put some weight on, but like I said,
I don't want him putting on bulk.
Like I said, the talent ain't with Perry. It just could. Whoever master that playbook, that's who's gonna play. Because like I said, for what I've seen out there, Enos went off on Martell about some. I mean, it's just a little thing that he didn't do right. I mean, this dude is very detailed. So that's who's gonna win the job. Who can master that playbook and do what the coach has to do? Because like I said, all three of them talent wise, you know. And like I said, you can get an edge to Perry for being the most talented, but if you gonna master that playbook, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win that job?
Yeah. And is there any? I still haven't heard any news on Tate's waiver. I still hadn't.
I already told you what I heard. I mean,
that's the same thing I heard, and I still haven't heard I haven't heard anything else since then. You know, so we're still waiting on whether or not Tate is going to be eligible to play in 2019. And
I mean,
everything that I heard.
Put it like this: if Tate didn't have a good lawyer, I think the decision would have been in that he's not eligible. But I mean, his lawyer, they fighting it tooth and nail. I mean, because all what I'm hearing, he's not going to be eligible. That's they fighting based on a bunch of other stuff and so on. So because to me, I think if he's eligible, it would have been made an announcement by now. So
yeah.
But Blake James said they're no close to a decision coming for us there. So I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. If we don't, I mean, I don't know why we haven't heard anything yet, but it should be coming out in a minute. It got to be.
As far as I know, it's 7-on-7. As far as the defense, I know Manny spent a lot of his time over on that side. But as far as the defense, what did you see out of those guys? I know it's 7-on-7, and the offense typically wins 7-on-7 drills because it's tailor made for the offense to look.
Yeah,
good.
that's how I use it. I mean, the defense you probably really not gonna tell until they get the pads on. For like I said, they were doing a bunch of drills.
How do the guys look coverage wise?
That's mainly drills. Like I said, did the 7-on-7, but I mean, you really can't tell.
How do they look coverage wise
for the defense?
How do they look coverage wise? Well, how do they look coverage wise? Like, did they look pretty good? I mean, coverage wise, like, were they close enough to their receivers?
You had to go both ways a lot. I mean, the offense was getting the best of them, and sometimes the defense was making plays. I know Perry beat. I forgot that dude down the road. He threw a tight roll. I mean, it was a good curve. He just put that.
They said it was. They said that's the highlight.
That's probably the best of the day there.
That's what everybody's saying. That they say he threw the correct term from everybody I've seen on Twitter was a frozen rope. They say he threw a frozen rope in between. He said there was no way. And if people don't remember that game he came in against Virginia when he threw that pass to Hartley. Was it Harley? When he threw it between the linebacker and the safety, and it was maybe it looked like the window was as big as the football, and he squeezed it in there, and that right there showed his arm strength, and that's what I heard that he did today, through that type.
Yeah, I mean it was a nice stuff. I mean, like I said, the kids were jacked up. I mean, you had a lot of people. I mean, I'm surprised they let us, see much as we saw. They just don't let you see that much for us this early. So, but like I said, they ain't run no plays or nothing like that. Just 7-on-7 quarterback drills. Like I said, all three quarterback with the first team and stuff like that. But if you're just basing on what you saw today, you get an edge to Perry for, what you saw today.
And you're definitely gonna have to see it. You're definitely gonna have to see it on what we like to say with pads on, and because I understand that Tate is a very, very good scrambler. Jaron Williams looks amazing with the weight that he lost. So I think that's only gonna help him, push even harder, which I'm so happy that he actually lost a lot of baby fat, because he he wasn't fat, but he needed to trim up. I don't know if he lost weight, if he just trimmed up very well. I can't say he lost weight, but I can say he definitely filled out very well. Raymond has a question. How did the linebackers look in space? That's what I was saying. Like on the set, that's what you can tell on 7-on-7 drills is how some of these guys look in space.
I mean, the three, I think, Pinkney he's more agile. He was getting out in coverage and stuff like that. But I mean, they was getting out in space, as you could say.
Oh, can I say something real quick? I'm sorry. Brandon, it is hard to read every question, and I've always said that. And Raymond has been a part of this probably since day one, and he's always looked out. So I answer his questions a lot of times with or without donations, but he's donating today because he's donating a lot today because, like I said, I explained to him that I took 3 days off. I took 3 days off to try to get y'all this coverage, and I explained that, and it's definitely going to hurt my pockets a little bit. So Raymond always looks out for me. There's never just for me to read his questions because I always read because he's been here since I've had like 5 subscribers. So Raymond's always top of the list regardless of what. But go ahead, man.
I mean, you had Pinkney getting out of coverage, and what's the other Quarterman? I mean, the linebacker they quick on their everybody's footwork looked good today. I mean, I could tell them cats been working out. I mean, you could see you can just feel the atmosphere in it's just different down there. It's like they take on a winning mentality down there. I mean, it's just totally different than last year, man. It's totally different. I mean, everybody's seen upbeat, enthused. I mean, it's just totally different down there now.
All right, we got another question from WDR89. $2 donation. Thank you, my brother. He's gonna ask you the question that I've been wanting to ask you. Does Michael Irvin Jr. does he look like he stayed away from McDonald's a little bit?
Hey, Michael Irvin did with that today too. He's looking for you,
though. I'm glad I didn't go because I've been into the practice facility before. It got all the way finished. You know when it was done.
He might see you there looking for you today, man.
Ain't nowhere to run neither. It's hard to get in and out. It's hard to get in and out that. It's hard to get in and out that door.
Hey, I told him, man, listen, I have no affiliation with 1219. I don't know the dude. I have no affiliation with that station, sir.
All right. Hey, Mike gonna kick my ass when he catches it. Mike gonna.
Hey, Mike will probably walk around there looking for a 1219 motherfucking shirt, man. I'm glad I ain't wearing mine today, man.
Oh God!
I'm glad I ain't wearing my 1219 man. The man bought.
He gonna find me. He gonna find me. I'm gonna make sure I'm with Charles. I'm gonna make sure I'm with Charles went to Charles.
Right. But all joking aside, man, I'm done with you, man. I think if his name was Michael Irvin Jr., man, he's gonna be on the team, man.
Does he look any different? Does he look any better or anything?
Bro, he's not gonna. Man, you got Brevin Jordan, that other dude, tight end, man.
I'm just talking about body wise, though. I'm talking about like, did he look like he got in any better shape or anything? Because it's still a senior year.
He look in better shape, but he's not. He's not what you call a real. He still got that love. As you said, my beta fat, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, toddler fat.
But he's not. I mean, I guess he want to stay here, but he's not gonna play him with Brandon Jordan now to do. I don't really say I'm gonna give him the field, but like then again, Enos might run multiple tight end sets, but I mean he's no comparison to the other tight ends we got, man. The two freshmen we got last year, Jordan and the other kids.
Yeah, and I don't think it's because he's not good enough. I don't think he's mentally. I don't think he's I think, to be honest with you, I just think he's spoiled. I don't feel like he's. I feel like a lot was given to him, and he really never had to work for it. So he's not hungry. He's not his father. You know,
and he's just not as talented as the two tight ends we got either. I mean, when you come down to it,
yeah.
You know, so
sometimes work ethic can outdo talent. If you work, he just doesn't seem like he works.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
He seems like he's moving.
I think that kid we got from that DN from Virginia Tech. I think he's gonna be a starter. I think that kid Bush we got from USC, the one with the Bishop Gorton.
You think
that DB?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna start.
Was Berrios our most talented receiver? No, he wasn't.
Who?
Berrios. He was not our most talented receiver. Berrios. When he was here, Berrios. Who won't they want?
No, Jeff Thomas, that dude, man.
No, I'm just saying, back in the day, Berrios wasn't our best receiver, but he worked hard.
Yeah,
he worked
Jeff
so
Thomas
hard.
Is that dude, man.
And he's talented and works.
That dude, man, listen. Can't no DB stay with that dude, man. He's that dude, man. I see why you don't let him back on the team.
I also think that
that dude. Well, he's gonna be going after next year. He's gonna go to the league, but that dude is amazing, man. And like you say, he worked very hard, but Jeff Thomas that dude is a straight up baller, man. He's a dog.
Another $1 donation from Carl Abraham. Appreciate that, Carl. Thanks, man. Another $2 donation from Raymond. Lil Cuz blocks well though. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Raymond?
He talking about Irvin. He must be talking about Irvin.
I mean, he's the size of an offensive lineman, so he should.
He's talking about Irvin.
He should block well. Then probably they could turn him into a tackle. Right or left tackle.
Well, yeah, Jeff Thomas your best receiver by far. It's not much close.
Yeah, I mean, and it was a debate between him and Harley when they came in. Remember, it was a debate who was going to be better. It was a debate,
but that debate over with.
Yeah, and you know why? You know why I think it's over with though. You know why I think it's over with. I think talent-wise, they're very similar. I swear to you, they're about the same speed. Harley's a little bigger. Talent-wise, they're about the same, but Jeff Thomas has that dog. He has that dog. Thomas has that dog.
I like DJ Dallas, but I think Cam is a better running back. Gonna be a better running back.
You know why I thought
that Jeff is your best receiver, and I think Perry your most talented quarterback.
$10 donation for Opalaka 74. Appreciate that, Opalaka. But you know what?
I think Cam is. I mean, I like Dallas, but my honest opinion, I think Cam is a better running back. But you told me that when he first came, though.
Yeah, I thought Cam. I watched Cam in high school, and I thought, no disrespect to Lingard, I thought Cam played against better talent than Lingard. I just thought he played against better talent. And,
yeah, you told me that.
And I mean, look at where he played at, you know, and he kind of reminds me a little bit of a smaller version of a Marshawn Lynch, you know.
And he'll start it, but it's gonna be like a 1A, 1B. He gonna split that carry. He gonna split them carries, man.
Yeah.
But that kid is too talented to be on the bench, man.
He catches the ball out the backfield. He is powerful.
He's good, man.
He's good. I've never seen him go down on the first lick. I've never seen him first.
I mean, he was good at carrying, you know. But like I told you, I feel Lingard was the better of them two there. When you had that debate last year coming to the season. And
the reason why I felt like he was better is because he played at Carroll City, because of the talent that he played against every single freaking week. And we all know that. And I lived in North Florida. I'm not from South Florida. When I lived in Florida, I lived in Miami for a couple of years, but you know, I spent most of my time in Panama City area. And we all know for a fact when you go for the state championship, it's coming through South Florida, period, point blank. That's coming through there. You're not beating South Florida. And I just look at the talent that he played against in South Florida. And It's hard to run the ball against them boys, man. It's hard. You do that every single week, and he did it. And he did it.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be playing a lot.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
And I believe Rizzo gonna get on the field. I wouldn't be surprised if they have both of them in the backfield. I mean, you just imagine both of them guys in the backfield, or you know what I'm saying, one of either him, DJ, and all three of those guys, you splitting time in the backfield together. You know, it's good, and then you got tight. It's that offense with Enos is gonna be so tough. It's gonna be so tough to guard that offense. And we knew that this offense was that talented. And that was our main problem, is we knew that it was that talented, and it never came out. Now let me read this donation again. Another $5 donation from Raymond Ross. Raymond Ross pulled the checkbook out today. Have watched him all my life. Cam gets stronger as the game goes on.
Yes, he does.
Loves
yes.
contact sense.
Yes, that kid. Like I said, I saw him play all in high school at Kansas City, and that's why I had a problem with Mark last year. I'm like, dog, them kids too talented for you not to be playing him in Lingard. I mean, I don't know why you not playing them kids. I mean, he started playing Cam at the end, and he could show you what he could do. And I told you that was a knock that I hate about Mark. I'm like, why you not playing? I mean, I like Dallas and Homer, but damn, they not that talented where Davis and Lingard cannot play.
And he wouldn't play him. I mean, when did Lingard get hurt? When did Lorenzo get
hurt? He got hurt in practice.
He hurt in practice. I'm saying, what part of the season was it? Was it the beginning of the season?
No, it was towards the middle end of the season.
Yeah. OG Club said he kind of Cam kind of reminds him of McGahee. I can see that too, because McGahee was a powerful back, man. He was another powerful back, man. So was,
like I said, DJ probably be a running back, but it's gonna be like 1A, 1B back. Or Cam get on that field, man. That kid playing, man. That kid he's too talented not to be on that field.
Now I got one question for you. How does that indoor practice facility look, man?
But you know, it's the best one. I mean, it's the newest one, but that thing is amazing, man. That thing is it's the best practice facility in the nation, man. Yes, it's the newest, but it is that thing is nice, man. It's unbelievable. It's only got 2 fields in it.
I got a chance to go in there last year. When I came up last year, I got a chance to go in there. You know, they let us walk around for a second, but it wasn't open yet. But they let some people go in, and it was crazy. And it wasn't even like 75% through yet. And it was.
And lucky they got it going. It rained like hell in Miami today. It's been raining down here. It's been an ugly day today, so it's been raining. So it worked out perfect.
Opalaka got me my 5 championship rings coming. He got me 5 replica Miami Hurricane championship rings coming. So y'all know I'm gonna be sporting them.
Hey Zoe, give me a minute. Try to get some of these players. I'm gonna call you right back.
Do me a favor if you can. I know none of the team can, but if you can give me a couple of the recruits, get them to give me a holler.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Y'all the number one sideline reporter. He is the man. 786 the man. He is the man. Another $2 donation from Raymond. McGahee dad used to make him pull a truck up the hill. Y'all know I do that with my pit bulls, man. I'm dead serious, man. I work the hell out of them. I make them work because that's what they love to work. It helps me because it makes me work. I don't know if you got Brandon. That's kind of a hard. You can't say that. You can't say Cam don't have speed like McGahee because it's a lot harder to judge now because a lot of the players are faster now. A lot of defenders are faster now. So you seen players back then break away from defenders back then. The defenders weren't as fast as they are now. So only way we can say that is if we do their 40 times. So what are their 40 times compared? What were their 40 times compared? You know what I'm saying? I can't say that because there's no way I can say Cam's not as fast as Willis. There's no way you can. You have to give me an example. You have to at least give me something. You know what I'm saying, on paper to show me their 40 times speed or anything like that. Yeah, I think Cam is super fast. I'm not understanding that. I'm not understanding that one, Brandon. You have to give me an example. Show me their both match up their 40 times or something like that. All right, McGahee was 6'2", 226, and ran a 4.25. Was that his college speed or was that his pro speed? And I don't remember him running a 4.25. I don't remember McGahee running a 4.25. I do not remember him running a 4.2. Period. 4.2 is Randy Moss speed. $2 donation from Brian Pratt. Keep up the good work, Zoe. Thank you, my brother. 4.2, a 4.2 is faster than Randy Moss ran. Randy Moss didn't run a 4.25. 4.2 is Olympics, exactly. That 4.25, bro. Moss ran a 4.3, and I know damn well you're not going to tell me McGahee was faster than Randy Moss. You're not going to tell me that. Lingard when did Lingard run a 4.2? When did he run a 4.2? Bro, you're not just going to tell me something and not show that to me. I'm trying to find something right now. Hold on. Yeah, there's no way. There is no way that you're not gonna get me with that one, man. That's just not gonna happen. $4 donation from Albert Jones. Thank you for what you do, brother. Go Canes. Thank you for watching and liking the channel and donating to the channel, Barbara. I appreciate that as well. Like I said, I want to make sure that I try my best. I want to make sure I try my best to give you guys anything that I can give to you guys. Man, if I can't be there, then I can. Then I'm so blessed to have someone like 786 that is there. $10 donation from Larry Smith. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. But it seems to be a great day today. It seems to be a great day today, man. And it's here. The season is here. And like I say, I've worked so hard. I got this new. I have this new the new Samsung Tab S4 that I'll be using to help power the system and help do other things. And I have an engineer over here again today. We're getting the system set up to where it's basically, I want it to be flawless next year. I wanted it to be that this year, but I mean last year, but this year I want people to be able to really have the full experience of what technology can bring to this platform, and people can call in and show their face if they want to, and we can do a lot of highlights in the background. And people know I'm not the most technical guy. I'm not a tech guy, so it costs me money to get people to show me things. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm the room, the Canes man cave will be set up. I don't want people disappointed because you see some Knicks gear in there, because there will be some New York Knicks, because I am a diehard Knick and Yankee fan. So I don't want people to get upset because they see some of my Knicks and Yankee stuff in there. But besides that, it will be a Hurricane man cave, and it's gonna be the shit. And we're gonna have fans. We're gonna have fans of the Hurricanes come by and sit down and on the couch, and we'll chat live. These are things that I plan on doing. These are things that I plan on doing to make sure that we get the best experience we can. Who ran a 4.28? Opalaka, who ran a 4.28? A 4.2, official time 4.3. That's amazing. 4.47. Hester ran a 4.47. I just hope the O-line. Hey, Robert, can I explain something to you? I don't know how long you've been subscribed to my channel, but I am the biggest defender of the offensive line. I am the biggest defender of the offensive line. And everything that I said about Rick play calling and him being unprepared and this and that proved my point. I'm not concerned about the offensive line at all, Robert. Not even a little bit. I'm just not concerned about it, because I feel like it was all Mark Richt's fault. I feel like the way he game planned and the way he coached, he set the offensive line up for failure. So I'm not even concerned about the offensive line at all. Not even a little bit. I'm not saying he wasn't fast coming in, but 4.2, 4.25, 4.28, you have to tell me what website to go to for me to see that. I'm serious. I mean, you have to tell me where I can go to see 4.28, 4.2, anything 4.2, even 4.3 flat. You have to tell me what website I can go to see that Willis McGahee ran a 4.2 or 4.3 flat. From 4.2 anything to 4, you have to tell me where I can go to see that. Where can I go? Because I'm a results guy when it comes to stuff like that, because I don't remember him running that fast. I remember him being fast before. Y'all gotta realize, man. Y'all say 4.3 flat man, 4.28. That's world class Olympic speed, man. So I have to see that. Where am I Googling? Let me see something. Google Willis McGahee's fastest 40 time. Mhm. And yep, you are so 100% right, Opalaka and everybody else. And I am 100% a dummy on this one. And I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. Willis McGahee is 6'1", 224 pounds, runs a 40-yard dash in 4.28, making him the fastest Hurricane ever. He presses 375 pounds and squats 500 pounds. So see, that's the type of information I'd be looking for, because you could not have told me that and I would not have believed it. So Brandon, you were right. Alonzo, you're a dummy. Hey, believe me, I don't mind. No, it was official. It's official right here. It's definitely official. By ESPN. That was an official time. Yeah, you was close, Andy. It was a 4.28. That's his official time. That's the fastest Hurricane time. That's the fastest Hurricane time ever. It was official. So hey, there is no reason for me to even debate it at all anymore, because I lost that one. You see how easy it is to lose stuff, man. You see that's why I wouldn't. And to be honest with you, I probably would have bet $10 on that. That's how easy it is for you not to know what you're talking about sometimes. That's how easy it is for you not to know what you're talking about sometimes. That man ran a 4.28 officially. He might have the fastest time now, but this was then. This was then. This was written. I don't know when this article was written, but it was before Dorsett. I don't know what Dorsett time was. You're gonna have to look that up. I'm not gonna look that one up, but 4.28, bro, that's blazing. At 224 pounds, that's blazing. On teeth. Got some on my teeth. I don't like that. Bro, I don't know if Lincard can beat that, bro. That's crazy. The 40 is not overrated. Jerry Rice was just great. You can't mention great players and just say something is overrated. LeBron James is way more physically gifted than Michael Jordan. He's not a better player than Michael Jordan, okay? But does that make his physical gifts overrated? No, it was the heart of Michael Jordan that made him that great. Hey, I always ask why I get that. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back and get everybody's 40 time. I'm not gonna go back and get everybody's 40 time. I don't know. I'm not gonna go get everybody's 40 time. This was college. That was his college time. That was McGahee's college time before he got hurt against Ohio State on that clip that should have been had that dude thrown out the game. But as of today, man, so everything that you guys heard me talk about when it comes to the quarterback situation and the offensive scheme, what do you guys think, man? The phone lines are open. Let me go ahead and put the number in. Phone lines are now open. I'm gonna go ahead and put the number in so you guys can call in and let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put the number in. And And don't forget about the is there anybody in here that's gonna be at Duffy's? So you can do your $22 down, your $22 down payment. Means I might $22 down payment for Duffy's, comma, for the Alonzo 1219 family reunion in Orlando, Florida. So if anybody's gonna go to the family reunion, let me that's the information. Like I said, I'm taking them that so I can make sure. Yep, $2 donation from Raymond. I heard there's a lot more motion in the offense, Raymond. Hey Raymond, why don't you go ahead and call in, man? You that's one thing you've never done was called in. Why don't you go ahead and call in? All right, Darth Vader texting me something, but I'm not going to really try to download that right now, Darth. I'll try to get to it, but if you want to, you might have called in once or twice. Go ahead and call in. Go ahead and call in and let me know what you heard and what you think, and if I can answer some questions for you, I will. And I may go live a little bit later on this evening as well when everybody gets off work, probably around 6 o'clock. So I'll probably do an hour right now, then I'll probably hang up right at an hour, and then I'll come on. Y'all let me know when y'all think I should come on again, because I'll come on. I'm gonna do 2 a days for the next 3 days. But most definitely excited about Enos and his offense.
Wow. 7.
What's up, big homie? What's going on?
Zay, what's going on, man?
What's good, Raymond? What's going on, bro?
Shit, nothing much, man. I'm in Cali waiting on the load, man.
Are you in California?
Get back on the East Coast.
You're in Cali. I need to make me a trip out that way, man. I need to make me a trip out that way. I enjoyed the visit.
Let me put this thing on mute. Put this TV on mute. What you said?
I enjoy visiting Cali. Couldn't live out there, but I definitely enjoy visiting.
You breaking up?
I said I enjoy visiting Cali. I couldn't live out there, but I most definitely enjoy visiting.
Man, it's a beautiful scenery.
Yeah.
Well, when you're visiting,
yeah,
this got to be this is some fuck. I mean, this is bull. If you're living out here,
no, I couldn't live out there.
You can't go nowhere. It was literally 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I started moving again at 11. It's stop and go traffic at any given time. You over here.
That's how it is in Atlanta too.
Over there, man.
That's how it is in Atlanta too. I hate Atlanta. They say Atlanta got to be the worst traffic in the world. Atlanta, Houston, Texas, and California.
There's no way you can be from California and be impatient. It's an oxymoron. There's no way. I'm for real. There's no way. Well, let's get to this Kane talk, man. First off, you're gonna get off my cousin.
Who?
Michael Irvin Jr. You're gonna get off my cousin.
Listen here, man.
My cousin's been working hard, man.
I get off of him when he stopped eating cheeseburgers. I already know Mike gonna kick my ass when he see me. I'm just gonna take that. I'm gonna take that L. I'm gonna take that L.
Don't think for 1 second that Mike ain't getting on. Mike been getting on.
I'm gonna take
his worst critic.
I know, but I'm gonna take.
You love him, but he's the worst critic.
I'm gonna take that L from Mike. I'm not gonna sue him after he beat me up. I'm not gonna sue him. I'm gonna take that L, but he's at least after he give me that L, he's at least going to donate to getting the rest of the studio built. You know what I'm saying? But
I've been hearing a lot of good things about Perry today. I don't want to get too excited about, and I don't want to come off biased.
I like to see the fact that he's working hard because a lot of people gave him a lot of hell because this I guess this off week he didn't post anything on social media as far as working out.
And you know what bugs me out about
you saw Jalen Williams working out, taking drills. You saw Martell taking drills. He didn't post anything. It was like he was on vacation.
It's like
he didn't post anything wrong.
It's like
but it was like more so as he just took time off. To get himself together.
You know what bugged me out about it though? You know what bugged me out about it? You know what bugged me out about it though? Everybody said he needs to stay off of social media for a while. So you give everybody what you want, and it's a lose-lose with him. It's lose-lose. How many times people say he needs to stay off social media? They say a leader doesn't need to be on social media. He needs to stay off social media. So he stays off social media. When you look at him, from what everybody says, he looks amazing. He hasn't put on a lot of weight, but he's put on the weight in the perfect places. So he looks amazing. His arm strength is amazing. Everything else. So all the good things came out today, but they said he needed to stay off social media. He stays off of social media, and they kill him for it.
I've never seen too many at his size when he came in at 180. I've never seen too many quarterbacks.
Darth Vader. I'm gonna start. Darth Vader. You know what, man?
Workout.
Darth Vader.
He was deceptively strong.
Darth Vader. Well, he was on social media posting him eating and partying and stuff. This week he was on social media eating and partying. Like I said, no matter what he do, even Darth Vader gonna have a comeback for it. You're not on social media. You're not posting stuff every single day. Like, you're not on social media. You're not posting stuff every single day, and he gets killed. No matter what he does, he's gonna get killed for it. And it's just
people have already formulated their personal vendetta against him.
Yeah,
and that's fine. You can have your personal vendetta, but at the end of the day, you know, this is about getting it right. Mm-hmm. I don't care what he did last year. If he gets it right this year, let's roll. If he doesn't win the job this year, it's still let's roll.
Answer this question: how many times have you
Let
seen?
the next man win.
Answer this question: how many times have you seen Steph Curry posting workout videos on social media?
Not at all.
Not really. LeBron James does it very rarely, right? Have you ever seen Tom Brady posting workout videos on social media?
But the craziest thing is, though, he was the first quarterback to post a workout video.
Oh, that's
he
not.
He was posting doing stretched out push-ups in the weight room and lifting weights last year. Nobody never talked about that.
That's not going to be talked about.
On IG.
That's not going to be talked about.
Yeah, he posted some immature things. He's a child. But he also posted working out. He was the first QB to post working out. No other QB did. Nobody never said anything about it.
They will point out everything that he does that they don't like him doing. They'll point out everything talented guy win. And I
know we talking about Perry. I don't want to come off as biased or anything because I like to do Williams. I even like Martell. I want to see the best man win.
Me too.
I don't want Perry to win for the wrong reasons. I don't want Martell to win for the wrong reasons. I don't want Williams to win for the wrong reasons.
I don't want neither one.
I want the starting quarterback to win starting job because he's the best man for the job. If that happens, I'm rolling with whoever it is.
You know what made me root for Perry?
I'm ready to win.
You know what made me root for
Perry? This is supposed to be about.
You know what made me root for Perry first? You know what made me root for Perry over every quarterback we got? The main thing that made me root for Perry over every quarterback we got? He's from Florida. All right, and Florida quarterbacks get a bad rap. That's why I rooted. That's why I rooted for. That's another reason why I rooted.
I would like to see.
That's another reason why I rooted for Cade. I want to see Florida quarterback because they get we. It's always Florida quarterbacks aren't good. Florida quarterbacks aren't good. So let's why not root from a kid from our home first? Because it can open up the door for other quarterbacks from our home first. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I want the best quarterback to win, but my main reason for rooting for Perry first is because he's from home. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's from home.
I get what you're saying totally.
You know, so I'm not going to root for somebody outside of home before I root for somebody from home. Like if you start a YouTube channel, no matter what it is, I'm going to root for you because you 1219 fam. I'm root for you. I root for somebody else. Whether now if somebody just flat out better than you, I'm gonna let you know, hey, you ain't that guy. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear you.
I'm gonna root for you first.
I'm more on the lines of I don't care if it's a pig in a Jordan jumpsuit. If he can spin that ball to get us to a win, I'm rolling with him. I don't care what he's from. I'm just being honest. I don't care where he's from.
What about DeAndre said? What about Tate? I heard he's not projected to start. He hasn't gotten his waiver to play yet on DeAndre, but he did look very, very good today, from what I heard. He looked very good today, DeAndre.
I know a couple players that's on the team because they're from my hometown. You know, I've coached a few. I've watched a few grow up. What I'm hearing is Manny Diaz is going to play the situation as if he's expecting him to get the waiver.
Okay.
He's going to be a full participant.
That's
in everything.
But even if he doesn't get the waiver, you have to play it that way because he can still practice all year long. Even if you don't get the waiver, you just can't play. Still practice with the team. You still hang out with it, just can't play. So
he's gonna force the NCAA. The NCAA. That's what I think they're doing. I think that they're trying to wait to make us push Williams and Perry to make it easier to not give them the waiver. But Manny Diaz gonna force them. They're gonna have to make a decision, and they're gonna have to live with their decision. But he's gonna force them to make a decision.
Oh yeah, he's not.
And I think he's playing it. I think he's playing it the right way.
Oh yeah. You know, one thing that people don't think about when they think about University of Miami, and when I say it starts from the top, it starts from the top. The best guy that we have running the University of Miami.
You breaking up?
That's your phone. You keep moving your phone around. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, the best guy that we have at the University of Miami for sports, the best guy that we have running the show right now is Julio Frank. And he doesn't get enough credit. He listens to the fans. He's one of the reasons why this indoor practice facility got built. You know, this wasn't in the works when Dallas Shalala was there. It got in the works when Julio Frank got there. Julio Frank came from Michigan. And he said he's gonna make this the powerhouse that it's supposed to be. If people don't remember his interview when he got hired as the president of the University of Miami, he talked about football first. And this is what he discussed. And he's came through on everything that he's promised. He's came through on everything he's promised. He's came through on.
Man, they just recently had a track event at the University of Miami. When I tell you all the locals was there, had a lot of fast kids there that played football. They were so blown away because remember the same event took place in Gainesville last year. They say UM practice facility to Gainesville practice facility that they just got, because that's a new practice facility as well. They say it's like night and day.
Because Gainesville,
you want to put that facility together.
Because Gainesville had a whole bunch of crystal meth addicts building their stadium, and you can't use crystal meth addicts building your stuff, man. They were stealing copper and shit. You know, they got a lot of stuff missing. I wouldn't trust it. A lot of stuff missing down there, man. A lot of stuff missing. So I mean, it is what it is. Listen, man. It starts from up top. It starts from up top, and Julio Frank is the man. Period. Point blank. The people don't remember the letter that he sent to the NCAA. $5 donation from King Anton. Jaren is more hungry due to the fact that he didn't get a chance to play last year. Now, I ain't gonna say he's more hungry, because I can say that Nikoski's more hungry because the fans didn't destroy Jaren. They destroyed Nikoski because of what.
Why didn't he get a chance to play? Everybody keeps saying that he didn't get a chance.
All I know is
he got a chance to compete. Why didn't he? That was Rich Boy. That was his recruit.
Yep.
Why didn't he play? He wasn't ready. People got to understand that. He didn't play because he wasn't ready. It doesn't mean that he's not qualified. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have the tools to be a great quarterback. It just means that last year, at the time in which we was ready to start the season, he was not ready. They even opened up the QB competition again late in the season. He still lost the QB competition. He was not ready. He wasn't ready.
I'm trying to figure out why do
Let
people
it go.
Where's the hungrier at though? That's what I'm trying to figure out because Nikoski was he still gets destroyed by fans.
Man, I watch them in groups. They pulling up stats from high school.
Hold on. Let me read this. Hold on for a second.
It's going to mean at the gate that you're going to be great in college. If you don't do it in college, high school means nothing until you get back home.
I didn't say he didn't give. I didn't say he gave either one of them a chance. I said Darth Vader. I'm not understanding why me and you have to go back and forth all the time. I said from day one before anybody said it. Before anybody said it. All right, you saying the call. I said day one before anybody said it that Mark Richt destroyed these quarterbacks. He's destroying his offense. He's destroying the quarterback room. Him and his son. Perry didn't get a chance. Jaron didn't get a chance. Malik didn't get a chance. None of them got a fair chance because it wasn't about the offense and it wasn't about them. It was about Rick and it was about the Rick bitches. It was about the two Rick bitches. That's what it was about. That's what it was about. It was about the two Rick bitches. And I remember Joe Rose trying to come at me last year because he watched my videos. And I told the fat fuck to calm down because you almost died a couple of weeks ago, almost died having a heart attack because you want to eat juicy burgers all the time. He watched my videos and get mad at me because I'm getting on Mark Richt. And every single thing that I said came out factual. And that's my only thing, period. And I wasn't using opinions, bro. I was telling people what people were telling me inside that program. I was telling people all the time that he is not. Do y'all not remember 786 came on here around week 5? Around week 5 now, or week 4. And said that, yeah, Big O, my bad, not Joe, Big O, I'm sorry, not Joe, sorry, Joe Rose, Big O, fat ass, sorry. Do y'all remember 786 coming on here last year around week 4, week 5, and said that John Rick was calling plays? That he was allowing John Rick to call the plays? Do y'all not remember that? Did y'all not remember that Nikoski got pulled out of a game because he audibled to a play that he said he could audible?
That was during the Virginia game.
Okay, now did y'all not hear Malik Rozier said that he tried to audible into a play where they would have walked into the end zone because it was so open?
And DJ Dallas got upset.
And Mark Richt told him, "I don't care. Do not change the play call."
Yeah, they ran a wildcat.
So
DJ Dallas got upset.
So how in the hell? I give, you know what, man? Like I said, I give facts. I give this show is an opinionated show, but I give a lot of facts because I know, just like you say, you know a lot of people. I know a lot of people, and I know people inside the locker room. I know people at the school, and not just that. I play football. I understand football. I might not understand all the terminology. You guys probably couldn't have been a head coach. I don't understand all the terminology, blah, 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 this, that. But I understand football. And I know when we have talent and what is destroying the talent. You give Phil Jackson that same talent that Mark Richt had, and Phil Jackson ain't never coached football, and we'll win national championship. Because he'll run the damn triangle offense in college football. Guarantee you.
Well, you've seen it with Georgia. Georgia did a complete turnaround in a year.
Exactly. In a year. And I kept saying, didn't I say that? I kept saying
yes,
that.
You did.
People kept saying Phil Jackson's not a great coach, but he knows how to coach talent. He's not a great coach. He's not a great coach to where you can give him a bunch of bums and he win, or give him an organization try to build something. But it is harder to coach talent when your ego is too big. Phil Jackson took the Dale Harris left the Lakers, and Phil Jackson came in and they got swept the first round of playoffs. Dale Harris last year, Phil Jackson first year, they won the NBA championship with the same team. Same thing that happened in Georgia. Went to the damn playoffs.
Let's get on some of that defense, Zo. I got the number one onus. I gotta call him out because he's home team. I gotta call him out right here, right now. Ford, it's time to step up, big dog.
Who?
He came from. He's out of Broward County.
Name again. I didn't hear the name. I didn't hear the name.
Time for Ford to stand.
Say it again.
Ford to step up.
Ford.
Yeah.
Okay.
D tackle.
Yeah.
You're the biggest thing on the field. It's time for you to play like it. It's time. It's time.
They say the standouts was Perry and Jeff Thomas were the two and Cam Davis were the standouts. That's who the standouts were. But all three quarterbacks played very well. DeAndre.
But I need that. I need that from Big Four. I need that.
But I think that I think this year is going to be the thing I'm worried about this year that I'm not worried about, but I am worried about, which is another oxymoron, is the defense. Just because Manny's the head coach, even though he's going to be watching over that defense, he's going to be, you know what I'm saying, but he's not going to be that. I don't know if he's. I don't think he's going to release the reins too much. I think even though we have a defense coordinator, I don't think he's going to release the reins too much. I think he's still. I disagree. I don't think he's going to release.
I think that he's going to allow. I think he trusts. That's why he picked the coaches that he picked.
Oh, I know that.
He picked those coaches because he trusts them enough to let them do them.
But it's his passion.
He's going to oversee, but I think he's going to let them do them.
I think it's his passion. I think he's going to be out on the sideline the same exact way. We have to see.
Yeah, you can be on the sideline. It's one thing to be on the sideline and be overstepping everybody.
Oh, I don't think he'll overstep.
Sideline and overseeing everybody.
I don't think he'll overstep. The O-line didn't play today. It was 707s. They weren't in pads. They weren't in pads. And people. Please stop worrying about the offensive line. Serious. Please stop being concerned with the offensive line. This is no longer Mark Richt's team. Okay, so I'm trying to do the Jedi mind trick. I'm going to try to do the Jedi mind trick. You are no longer Richt. Mark Richt is no longer here. You do not remember the offensive line being talked about. This is a new year. The offensive line will be great. Leave Mark Richt and his bitch son in the past.
Have you ever been? This is in their defense. Have you ever been in a traumatizing event?
That's why. Yes, I have. We have went through a traumatizing event. That's why I'm doing. That's Raymond. Raymond.
They want to believe.
Raymond.
The whole round's gonna be good.
Raymond.
But it was so
Raymond.
bad.
That's why I'm doing you interrupted the Jedi mind trick. That's why I was doing the Jedi mind trick. You know, that's why I was doing that. I'm trying to take that away from them. I'm trying to, erase all of the bad that Mark Richt brought with the company to the team. There was no Mark Richt. Now you can't even make me. I can't even do it no more, man. I was serious about it. I can't even do it no more.
Man, well, oh man, sometimes dog, I really have nightmares about that O-line. I couldn't believe, like,
what did I tell? What did I kept telling you though? Remember when me and you kept arguing about it, and I kept telling you, anytime that the defensive coordinator don't even have to worry about motion, he knows exactly what play you're gonna run. So you have how many offensive linemen do you have? How many offensive linemen do you have? How many offensive linemen on the field?
Last year?
Yeah, how many offensive linemen are allowed to be on the field at one time?
I think we had
how many
on the O-line. I think we rotated 2 guys.
No, how many are allowed? What's the number of offensive linemen that are allowed to be on the field at one time? It's actually 5. You can slide a tight end in every now and then, but you're allowed 5 offensive linemen, right? So when you're allowed 5 offensive linemen, right, and they stack 8 men in the box every single play, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do 5 offensive linemen beat 8? How do 5 beat 8? How does 5 beat 8?
It don't.
And that's what happened every game last year. That's what happened every game last year. 5 doesn't beat 8, man. 5 doesn't beat 8, man. And when they know exactly
season last year, because I didn't think we was gonna make a bowl game if our tight ends didn't go down. It forced him to go to spread.
Now, actually, the best thing that happened our season last year was getting the brakes beat off us at Wisconsin versus Wisconsin. That was the best thing that happened to us last year. You know why? You know why?
Because they put the icing on the cake.
And got Rick gone.
Yeah, they put the icing on the cake.
I am not disappointed in anything that happened last season because I was right about everything I said. And I'm gonna keep saying I don't give a shit if people get mad at me, this and that. You always talking about you was right because I was, and I took so much flack. You seen it. You seen it, Raymond.
Yeah.
You seen all the flack I took behind.
Oh man,
I lost.
It was a couple of us. It was a couple of us in one of the hurricane groups where we took grenades for you, like grenades. When I say grenades,
they hated me over there
because when you broke the story about
the meeting.
Yeah. Oh man. And I even went back and I checked with Cuz, and Cuz was saying the same thing. So I didn't say anything until I checked with Cuz. When Cuz said it, with you saying it, then I backed it. So when I went in and I said, well, my cousin's saying the same thing, everybody jumped on me. So it was me and a couple other guys. Well, we was in there taking grenades. Well, we was called all kind of lies. Oh, NJ King was like, oh,
let me explain to you about that, dude.
I got a partner that's like high up in ranking.
No, you don't. NJ Floyd
Rich ain't going no. Let me hear you. Rich ain't going nowhere. So when the news broke, and it was exactly what we were saying, total silence. They don't even talk about it no more. I almost went in there and was like, y'all don't think y'all need to give this man an apology?
I had some people.
Y'all roasted this guy.
I had some people come and apologize. And you know what bugged me out? You know what bugged me out about it is I lost. I lost over.
No, I'm not talking about no personal apology. You should, the same way that you publicly try to humiliate this guy, you should be a man and should be man enough to publicly apologize.
I lost over 2,000 subscribers because of that. To be honest with you, I should be at like 10,000 right now. I lost over, I say 2,300 subscribers because of that.
How many subscribers was you at in January of this year?
In November, December of last year, I was almost at 7,000 at December last year, and I lost, I think, like 1,800. I lost a lot of subscribers for me being me. And for giving out information that was accurate, right, and fair. But I wasn't being a homer. I don't know why my camera's like it's like not
But
clear
though,
right
when you
now.
know it, when you know that something's right, you stick by your guns. It'll work out. It'll work out at the end.
Oh, I know it will.
Stick by your guns, man.
I know it will. But
Stick
like
by
I
your
said,
guns.
I'm telling I lost a lot, man. And it really disappointed me was because is that if I was lying about some things or I was just making things up, and that guy NJ, man, that guy there, I don't even really that guy there, man. He, like I said, that punk, I made him run into his car. He hid in his car. So we're not even gonna talk about that fat coward, that fat, sloppy, nasty, gremlin eating, disgusting piece of meat that he is. Disgusting, nasty, fat, whatever he is. But him and the rest of the people who, I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere. And I'm going to lose subscribers. I'm going to gain subscribers. People are going to hate me because I am who I am. But if you think about it, the top 2 stories of all the last year were broke right here. Not 247, not ESPN, none of those, not Kane Sports. None of them broke them. It was broken here. I broke the story about Mark Richt being let go or being forced to resign if he don't fire his son and hire an offensive coordinator. And 786 Kane broke the story about Manny Diaz being in Temple. Remember, he called me, said, Zoe, we need to go on live right now. I said, what? He said, I said, you gonna tell? I'm not telling you nothing. Go live. That's what he told me like that. I ain't telling you nothing. Go live. And I was like, okay, bully me, shit. And I went live. And he said, Manny Diaz is in Temple right now. He's at Temple right now, and he's more than likely going to take
I remember when y'all broke my heart.
And I was about to cry because you know why he said
that was a real trying time for me.
You know why he said he wouldn't? Know why he said he wouldn't tell me? He wouldn't tell me because he knew how I was gonna feel. He wouldn't even tell me until he told everybody. And those 2 stories were broke on a YouTube channel. On a YouTube channel that's supposed to have no connections or nobody, no nothing. And everything, and like I say, I'm not talking a lot about me, but everything I said came true. Everything I said came true. Everything I said about Rick and his coaching staff and the offense coaching staff, everything that I said about it, Malik Rozier confirmed it for me. I'm just ready for a new year. I'm ready. I really have a bunch of confidence and faith in what Coach Manny's doing. I really do. I have a bunch of confidence, a bunch of faith in what Coach Manny's doing. I believe the best quarterback will win, no matter who I'm rooting for. I believe Manny's not gonna have any input on who the quarterback is. Let's get this straight now. Coach Manny's gonna have this much influence on who the quarterback is. This much. This is how much influence he's gonna have. It's all on Enos. It's all on Enos. Manny's gonna have this much input on what goes on with that offense. He's not gonna get involved in it. That's why he didn't hire Kendall Browse and why he hired Enos is because Enos has more experience. Even though I wanted Kendall Browse. So
Enos maybe just want the doctor order.
Oh, I'm happy with Enos.
I don't have a comment on Enos yet. I just want to see him do his thing.
I'm happy with Enos.
Do your thing, man. I give you a whole year. Do your thing. I want to see what the QB is going to look like after this year.
I'm trying to
in his system. I really want to see this guy work.
Oh, I'm happy with Enos. I'm very excited with Coach Enos. Very.
The moment he came out and said that, he's going to fit the offense to the players, my eyes lit up. My eyes lit up.
Put it away.
Thank you, man.
Anytime you can take some. It wasn't like we took a quarterback coach away from Alabama. We took the next offensive coordinator away from Alabama because he was already offered the job at Alabama. He was already offered the offensive coordinator job at Alabama. So it's not like we took the quarterback coach from Alabama. We didn't take the quarterback. We took the offensive coordinator from Alabama. You have to have some cojones in order to take someone for the same exact position away from Nick Saban. That doesn't happen typically.
It was well worth the wait. I was wondering what the hell taking so. I know I said it. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I said it. Well, what the hell taking so long?
Oh yeah, you're not the only one.
But this dude, whoever this guy is, this guy better be that man. And then it came out how he did it. I liked him even more.
Yeah, Manny's I don't know.
My man's preparing for the national championship and packing his shit at the same time.
That's exactly.
Well, you got Miami written all over you, huh, sir?
Yep, and I think that they all knew. I think that everyone knew. That's why it took so long. I believe that Manny knew. Manny knew. So did Nick Saban. They all knew.
You think Saban knew?
Yeah, I think Saban knew.
Okay.
I think Saban knew. I don't think you cross.
He act like he did.
I don't think you cross Nick Saban. Because love him or hate him, he has pull and power in NCAA. So I think you do that respectfully when it comes to Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain people I mean, other coaches you can say fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Nick Saban, you can't do that. What's going on, Daryl? Appreciate you coming on your lunch break. This is the first practice in a long list of practices. I will be there for the spring game in what is it, September? What is it like? What is the spring game in Orlando? I gotta go look it up again.
The 20th, I think.
The 20th of September or the 20th of April. April 20th. I don't know why I said September. April 20th. I will be there in Orlando for April 20th if anybody wants to hang out. And I'm going to be at Duffy's putting down my deposit for how many people want to go. And like I said, the reason why I'm doing this, April, the reason why I'm doing because I can go to the game, to be honest with you. No disrespect, I can go to the game.
I'm at the game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm not going because
already set in stone. I'm at the game.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the game because this was.
I talked to you last year when I was boarding the flight to go to Arlington.
Yeah, I wanted. This is the family reunion. I think it's a perfect time for one. I think it's a perfect place for one. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's going to be a lot of people there. And plus, the tickets are going to be so high. The tickets are going to be so freaking high. And have they even been released to the public yet? But the tickets are going to be so high. Darth Vader starting.
You talking about the tickets?
Yeah.
Just I was before me and my partners, we got a house. I was looking at hotel rooms and like just seeing exactly like how the hotel rooms was going up.
All right.
Man,
this was just sent to me.
Ridiculous, man.
That's why I said between paying for a hotel and paying for tickets, it's gonna be the atmosphere at Duffy's is gonna be live as fuck. I can guarantee that. It's gonna be live. We're gonna have a ball. All right. Darth Vader just sent me this. Ohio State is not impending Tate Martell's quest to be eligible right away at Miami. The Buckeyes support it. It's all on NCAA. We know it's all on NCAA. I mean, that's not a That's not. I mean,
So the Buckeyes
I
didn't support him.
no. The Buckeyes allowed it. I never questioned that, Darth Vader.
Okay, that's what I was getting to.
Oh,
the
no.
Buckeyes, they're working with Martell.
Yeah, I never.
Instead of
I don't think anyone. I don't think anyone thought that Ohio State was trying to stop that.
I honestly think that the NCAA thought that Ohio State would be against him,
And I don't.
which would make not giving him the waiver more easier.
And to be honest with you,
The fact that Ohio State is on his side, I don't think the NCAA
and I don't think
thought that was going to happen.
I don't think it has anything to do with Nevin Shapiro. I think it has absolutely. I think it has absolutely nothing to do with Nevin Shapiro. No disrespect to what's his name, Tim Reynolds. What I had no disrespect to Tim Reynolds. It has absolutely nothing to do with Nevin Shapiro, Tim. It has everything to do with. It has everything to do with. They said that they were going to crack down on the way they were doing transfer portals, and he's getting caught up in it.
My thing is though, Jesus Christ, everybody. When I say everybody has gotten a waiver except for him.
No, it hasn't. No. I think they said like 75% of the transfer portals were approved, and then they stopped.
When he put in for his transfer, it was Fields and another high-profile quarterback.
But
most of them have already gotten.
Well, I know Fields' situation was totally different. I know his was totally different. He should have got. He should have got approved.
On the Field situation, you can't argue racial, and then your sister.
Yes, you can.
Enrolled into
yes,
the
you
same
can.
School.
Yes, you can because
you
can.
She's not ejected to the same racism.
Yes, you can.
So
you can. Yes, you can.
Boy.
Yes, you can argue. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Like the man,
the
king
you
of his
can.
castle.
You can argue it because time out.
Scared for your son.
Time out.
But your daughter, who's defenseless, you ain't scared for her.
Time out.
In the same exact
time out.
That makes zero sense.
Time out. That makes absolutely no sense to me. What you just said. It makes absolutely no sense to me. All right. We all know for a fact. Especially in the South. First off, that black men are treated totally different than black women. Anyway, we are because they're not even black women aren't subjected to the same racism that black men are. All right. Secondly, let me finish. I let you talk. Time out. Hold on. They're not subjected because they're not as afraid of them as they are of us. That's why it's easier for black women to climb up corporate ladders and stuff like that because they're not afraid of them as much. Hold on, but let me finish. Well, she's running. She's playing baseball, right? She's playing softball, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's playing softball. Right? You're not gonna let me finish. Raymond.
Baseball, not football.
Raymond.
It happened in baseball.
Raymond, but listen.
It was a baseball issue.
Okay. Raymond. It's two separate. Since it didn't happen to her, it happened to him.
Yeah, but it happened in baseball.
But it happened to him. Didn't happen to her.
In baseball.
It happened to him, though, right?
Yeah.
Did it happen to her?
Nope. She just got there.
Okay, hear me. If I have a racial issue at my job and I quit and I decide to go somewhere else, does that mean my son or my daughter or my cousin or my brother don't work there? Nah, it just means that I quit and went somewhere else. That's all it means. That's it. That's all it means. It's two separate issues. He had an opportunity to go somewhere else. I don't know if she had an opportunity to go somewhere else. I don't know. But just because it happened with him, we can't put his sister in what happened with him. We can't. I mean, Tate Martell. Put it away. Tate Martell. Tate Martell.
As a father, if my son
Tate
If
Martell
my
family.
son don't feel
Tell
safe,
me.
it's no way
It's,
possible.
he didn't say he
I'm gonna
didn't.
let my
He didn't
daughter
say.
go there.
He didn't
If
say he
my
didn't.
son
He
don't
said.
feel
He didn't say he didn't feel
That's all.
safe.
That's the only reason I'm looking at it.
He didn't
Maybe
say he
I'm looking
didn't.
at it
He
wrong.
didn't say he didn't feel
If I'm
safe.
looking at it wrong,
He
to
didn't
the
say.
audience
He
out
didn't.
there, I apologize.
He didn't say he didn't feel safe.
I'm not saying that I know everything.
He didn't say he
By
didn't.
no means. It's my opinion.
He said he didn't
I'm
feel.
just looking at it as a father. And a father of,
I have two daughters.
If I had an older son.
Tom, answer this
and
question.
my son
Answer this.
don't
No.
feel safe,
I got a question for
I'm
you.
not
He didn't say he
putting my
didn't
daughter
feel
in that
safe.
situation.
He didn't say he didn't feel safe. He didn't say he didn't feel safe. That was never said. Answer this question. You know anybody in the military?
Yeah.
All right. You know people. You know there are some black people in the military that face racism. That their kids still went into the military. What are we talking about?
Again, I would have never done that.
Okay, that's you.
If I was
He
racially
didn't.
profiled in the military, I'm not sending my daughter.
Then nothing will ever change.
That's just me.
Then nothing would. Then the world would never change. It would stay the same. Period. I mean, take Martell's situation and Jaron. I'm not gonna sit. Listen here, man. Listen here, man. I can tell you this right here, man. And Tate Martell has had every privilege to him thrown to him in the history of kids. Basically, he comes from a very rich family. Okay.
That should not come up in this situation, though.
It does, because that's why he's still fighting it, because he has the lawyers that his family has the money to continue to fight the lawyers, continue to fight the NCAA. A lot of these kids don't have that type of money to continue to fight the NCAA. His family does, so that does come up in the situation.
But him being rich shouldn't come up in.
It does because if he wasn't rich,
we should just keep this football.
If he wasn't rich, if he wasn't rich, it should be over with. He wouldn't even be. The waiver would have been denied. Is he the only guy that's
I hear you on that.
Okay.
So he get punished for being rich?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he's actually benefiting from it.
Don't every rich person?
So
that's like a lot of
that's my point.
Poor raised athletes benefited from being athletic.
It's totally. Oh my God, Raymond, we ain't about to get into this shit right here. We ain't about to get into. Oh my God,
I just don't think that he should be ridiculed for benefiting from being rich. That's all I'm saying.
He is benefiting because his lawyers can fight this. I'm left wing. No, I'm right and wrong. PHQ off. I'm not left wing. I'm opinionated. You know that liberal. I hate that shit. Liberal versus conservative shit. That's another way to separate the country, and that's another way to say racial shit. I'm talking about because I didn't bring race into this not one time. I brought wealth into it. I
know I mentioned it because I know that was part of Phil's argument. I did mention, but I did mention it, and I know it was part of Phil's argument. That's the only reason why I mentioned it.
All I'm saying.
If I made a misconception in there, I apologize about that. But I did mention racial.
I mentioned his wealth, and that's the only reason why he can continue to fight this, is because he has the money to fight it.
If you believe
my opinions, so answer this question. So he's saying my opinions are left. What is right? What is a right winged opinion? What is left? My opinions are my opinions.
Yeah.
I hate it when people do that shit, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, a lot of Republicans do that bullshit for real. Just because you believe in certain shit, they start bringing this left wing, right wing bullshit, man. Miss me with that dumb shit, for real, man. For real. If you haven't lived my life, you haven't walked in my shoes, then don't comment on what my opinions are. fucking left. We talking about left. My opinions are my opinion. My opinions are right in front of your face. They're not left. They're not right. They're straight in your fucking face. That's what they are. I'm not even gonna listen to this guy no more. I'm gonna mute him for a while, man.
Well, as a fan, I hope that he gets his waiver because I want if it's Williams to win the job, I want him to win the job because everybody played. I don't want to go through the season having to defend Williams because some Tate Martell fan decides, oh, Williams only playing because Tate Martell, and you know what I'm saying? I want it to be a real competition between everybody so the best man can actually win.
And everybody.
If the NCAA neglects us from that, like it'd kind of be sad to me.
But listen, we all know what the NCAA about though. We all know what they're about. This is not the first. We act like this is the first time they are doing this to anybody or any kid. We act like this is the first time they are doing this to anybody. Or this is what gets me mad. Is like now.
I'm not saying.
Hold up. Let me say something. Now I'm about to get on race. Since we talk about 11, right? Say black people always play the victim. We always play the victim because of this or that. Isn't that what Miami Hurricanes fans doing right now, playing the victim? Is that what we're not doing right now? Playing the victim. When we notice what the NCAA does, we're playing the victim. How about that?
Okay. I can see that.
So stop playing the victim.
You say we playing the victim.
Stop playing the victim.
I just want.
Stop playing the victim. Stop. I know what you want.
Like I said.
I know what you want.
I just want it to be a totally fair competition.
Well, if it is, and then we're playing the victim again. We're not. Are we being robbed? Because we're not the only people we're not the only team that suffered this. We're not the only team that suffered this. So how are we being robbed? We have great athletes on that field. We have great court. We have a great tradition. We have great facilities. We're not being robbed of anything. We knew the situation when it was coming through. Everybody said we hope he get the portal. Most kids didn't. He hasn't gotten it yet. If he got it, if he gets it, are you gonna apologize to the NCAA? I don't give a shit about the NCAA. I don't care about them. I don't care about the NCAA. I said from day one, I want Tate Martell to get his waiver. I want the fair competition, period, point blank.
That's all I want.
But for me to play the victim of the NCAA, that would be what a right winger would say about black people.
But I don't want to come off as playing victim role. Like I said, I just want it to be everyone in the competition. That's all I want. At the end of the day, that's all I want.
2 of the 6 left are Miami. Okay. Well, call the NCAA and figure that out, Darth Vader. I can't concern myself. I can't listen to me, man. Listen to me. If this was something that was like really killing Miami, then this is not something that's killing Miami, man.
No,
this is not something that's killing Miami, man. It's not.
I think he may get the waiver.
He may get it.
I think if they was going to deny him, they would already deny him.
I can't say that.
That's just me personally.
We'll see what happens.
It's my personal.
It just amazes me. Like the reason why I'm saying this shit is the reason why I'm saying this is because all right, and I'm about to probably lose some subscribers because I'm about to get racial. Me and a few people, including Darth Vader, was in some chats, and I'm telling how unequally yoked Black people have been in this country, how the system was set up against Black people in this country from the get-go, right? And No one wants to hear that unless it has something to do with them. Now, this has everything to do with what's going on at University of Miami, and all the Miami fans are totally up in arms about it because it has something to do with you. But if it has nothing to do with you, you don't care about it. It doesn't matter. You're playing the victim. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my point. That's my point. That's my point. So this shit goes on all the time. I'm not going to sit here and worry about a rich kid because at the end of the day, whether he plays or not, whether he starts or not, whether he wins or not, whether he gets his waiver or not, he's still going to play college football either this year or next year. Right? He's still going to play college football regardless. He still have an opportunity to play college football. And at the end of the day, he's going to be rich for the rest of his life because he came into wealth. Right? So for me to cry for a rich kid, it's not going to happen. Sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even care.
Why call him a rich kid?
Because he is.
Just call him Tate Martell?
Because he is.
It shouldn't matter
Because
whether
he.
he's a rich
Because
kid.
yes. But it does.
It shouldn't matter
All
whether
right.
he's a rich kid.
All right.
It shouldn't
Okay.
matter.
You know why
The
do
only
you
thing
why do
that
you answer this
matters
question?
in this
Why
country
answer this
is
question
that-
then? Why did he get away with so much of the stuff that he got away with? And you why nobody talked about shit he did on Instagram and all the stuff that he got away with and all this and that? Why nobody talked about all that? Huh? You don't think that had? You don't think that played a part in it? Do you think him driving in? Do you think him driving in a Mercedes? Do you think anybody would say something about that? No, you know why? Because he's a rich kid, right? So what are we talking about? You can't keep separating shit.
Well, I tell you
can't
like
keep
this.
separating shit.
Calvin Ridley drove in a Mercedes. He wasn't rich.
Listen here. Let me explain this to you. Nikosi Perry showed money and got killed for it. Flash money. Why did he get killed for it? Because the NCAA already watching Miami. But if he
Whoa. NCAA came out and said that they don't have no problem.
I know, but that's what all the fans were saying. That's what all the fans were saying. My point exactly. My point exactly. I'm not putting it on NCAA. I said because all the fans said the NCAA are looking at us.
No, NCAA didn't look at him at all.
Exactly. So
NCAA put out
answer
their own statement saying that we ain't got nothing to do with that.
Answer this question.
We ain't got no folks with it.
Answer this question though. Why was it such a big deal? You don't even have to answer it for me. I'm done with it.
Well,
you ain't got to answer it. You ain't got to answer it. Done deal.
You right?
You don't have to answer it. You don't have to.
Oh.
Weldon got suspended, I think, because he failed a marijuana test. Same reason that Jaren got suspended for failing a marijuana test.
A lot of people like to forget that Jaren Williams failed today. He put a lot of onus on Weldon and Perry. And I was like, okay. So Williams did the same thing.
Yeah, he failed marijuana test.
Because he got suspended, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying because now you're changing the narrative. That's not what you said.
Talking about me?
Don't change the narrative.
Talking about me?
I'm talking about it. I was talking to a guy in a group yesterday about this same similar situation. Like he put the onus on Weldon and Perry, saying that they came to Miami showing their ass because they got suspended for marijuana and things of that nature. I was like, well, Williams got suspended for marijuana, so you're saying he showed his ass too? Oh, I ain't talking about Williams because Williams grew up in Georgia. Oh, they grew up in Florida. They should have known how it went. Now you're changing the narrative. You said that they was knuckleheads because they got suspended for marijuana. You didn't say anything else. You're changing the narrative just to fit your argument. Now, if I'm gonna be the same,
all right, hold on. I just got
across the board.
I just got a text in. 786 just texted me. He was just in the press conference. He just texted me. He said, Zoe, tell all the peep tell the Pete for all who talk shit about Perry work ethic. Manny said in the press conference that his first team was based on off-season workouts.
Ooh. Woo. Boy, that's not gonna blow up in them groups.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that, Slim Shady. Rich kids get away with shit. You 100% right. No matter what color they are, you 100% right. I'm not. That's why I put money into it and not race into it. I didn't bring Ray. I put money into it. I just hate that. I hate that liberal conservative that left. I hate that shit because to me,
I probably should not have even brought up race. The only reason of why I brought it up is because I know it's in Phil's argument, and I know I opened up the door to Pandora's box.
No, I'm good. I'm okay with it.
That's the only reason I brought it up.
I'm okay with.
It was part of his argument.
It was part of his argument, and that's why I felt like he should have been a waiver because it happens in real life. If you are racially discriminated in real life, you're gonna get something out of that. That's how it is in real life. So I mean, that's why I didn't. But I just hate that left wing shit. Like I say, people. It's all about what you want and if you get it or not, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever everybody can say. Everybody, it's all about whether or not you benefit from it. That's just how life is, man. That's why I'm not gonna. Yeah. That's why I'm not gonna cry about this waiver, whether he gets it or not. I want him to get it because I want a fair, true, open competition. But I'm not about to sit here and blame the NCAA or blame Miami or blame Ohio State or even blame Tate. I'm gonna let it fall where it lay.
I'm for one. I'm happy that Fields got his waiver. Whether Tate get his or not.
New commit 3. He put it. Darth Vader put this out a couple times. New commit 3-star Darren Branch from Louisiana. It's like
what position?
That's what he didn't put the position in there. You didn't put the position in there on Darth Vader. You can't say he's too inconsistent with it. Carlos, you have not watched football. If you are sitting here telling me that Perry is too inconsistent with his accuracy and Jaren is pinpoint, bro, you have never been to a practice.
When have you seen?
You have never been to a practice ever. Matter of fact, as a matter of fact.
What is he going?
I don't know what he going on.
One game he played, in which he completed one pass for 17 yards.
I have no idea. Time out. I have.
What are you looking at?
Raymond, would you let me speak?
I don't care.
Raymond.
Please don't give me
Raymond, can I? Raymond.
From Williams to say that he
Raymond.
Raymond against the third.
Raymond ain't gonna. Raymond. Can I have it? Can I have it for a second? Please let me have it.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Listen, Carlos. If you went to the one spring at last year, you would definitely you would not have made that statement, bro. Completing 68% of passes in what? Rick said it. Rick lied about a whole bunch of shit, Carlos. So anything that comes out of Rick's mouth is diarrhea. All right. Anything that comes out of Rick's mouth is diarrhea. If you went to that spring game at Hard Rock Stadium last year, you know the whole crowd was rooting for Perry. The whole crowd was cheering Perry on because he killed it. And you would be the only one that I've ever heard that went to that spring game that said Perry wasn't the clear-cut better quarterback. Period. Everything. Even fans of Jaren Williams was like, oh my God, Perry is the man. He is the starter. So you would be the only one. You would be the only one, Carlos, out of a stadium that was full about.
How do you judge Jaren Williams when he went against the third team?
And still didn't outperform. And Perry still outperformed him. I'm talking about not even close. Not even a little. Thank you. Perry killed it. Williams was young. I'm not saying he wasn't, but even today, you were the only one. You were right. You were the only one in the whole stadium. Carlos, you were the only one in the whole stadium. Would you, if you would like to, you can go back and look at it because I recorded the whole game and I put it on my YouTube channel. So you can go back and look at it. You will be the only one in the whole stadium. And then when you go to today, today, the two highlight throws was from Perry and Tate. And Perry was the clear-cut better quarterback, hands down, today. I didn't say Jaren was bad. Why do people now, Derek, you starting to get me mad. Now you starting to get me mad. How come I can't say that this guy's clearly better without giving someone else another compliment? I'm not understanding.
I really want to see them all do good.
Me too,
I think
but
that they're all great quarterbacks. I think that they all have bright.
What completion percentages are you looking at? What completion percentage are you looking at? What are you looking at, Carlos? What are you looking at? Tell me what you're looking at. And please don't tell me what diarrhea said.
Be talking about when he was playing against the third team.
I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about. He had, in that spring game, he threw nothing but short ducks. He threw nothing but short passes. Perry completion percentage last year was because of that. You know what, Carlos? I'm not gonna argue with you, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you, man. Nah. Put it this way. Put it away.
To the spring game?
I don't know. All I know is Perry destroyed him last year in the spring game. Perry was second team going against first team. Malik was first team going against second team, and Jaren was third team going against third team. Okay, and like I said, Rick flat out lied. He flat out lied at the end of that game when he went in there and said. When he went in there and said that Perry did not go against first string. That was a lie. It was a bold-faced lie. And if we're going to go off of what he did last year, like I said, look who was coaching him. I'm going off of what Enos them saying this year. How about that? How about go off of what Coach Enos them saying right now? How about that? How about that? People be talking. Hey, Raym, I'm gonna have to hit you back. Man, you've been on that for an hour and 5 minutes, Raym. God damn, but we've been on for a long time.
Yeah, we have. Go ahead, man. Have your business, man.
Yeah, I got.
I'm gonna get back online now.
I got 786 calling in, so I got to take this.
Oh hell yeah! Let me hurry up and get back online. Hold on, don't say nothing.
I got you.
Yo.
People are so, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like it. People be coming in just starting stuff, man. What's up, man? I'm getting aggravated right now. It was good. I'm getting aggravated right now because people don't be. Sometimes people just don't know what they talk about.
What you aggravated about? Your man looked good today.
I know.
You should be happy.
Nah, this dude named Carlos coming here talking about Jaren better completion percentage. He's more accurate than Perry, and he going off stuff he don't even know what he's talking about. And it's like
no. I mean, like I said, it's okay not to like Perry. And not to like Tate or not like Williams. Like I said, I didn't want the best quarterback to win, but from what I've seen from last year and today, Williams not better than Perry. I don't care what people look at, what they see, but Williams not better than Perry. He's not. I don't think it's close either.
Carlos,
I don't think it's close.
Carlos, I'm not going to bet against any kid. All right. That's one. Let's get this straight, Carlos. I'm not going to bet against any kid on our team. So when you want to bet me whether or not who gets the starting job, I'm not going to bet against any kid that's on the University of Miami. It's not what I'm going to do. So if you want to bet yourself. I'm not betting against no kid. I'm not betting against. I'm not betting against.
He said, Williams is better?
No, he said you want to bet Jaren gets the nod over Perry. LOL, friendly bet. I'm not betting against any kid. I'm not betting against no kid. Actually, no grown man should bet against a kid. That lets me know where you stand at right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You know, I don't care anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't care.
Williams is not better than Williams is not better than Perry.
And I don't care if you. I don't care if I would bet. I don't care if I was betting against. I don't care if I was betting against Cade Weldon not getting the starting position. I'm not betting against no kid. I don't care who I like. I like Perry, and I know for a fact. That if it's my opinion is Perry will get it over either one of them. And if the coaches told me today that Perry, if I got a phone call today from Enos and said Alonzo Perry's going to get the starting position, I still wouldn't bet you even if I had that inside information because I'm not betting against any kid, just not.
No, it's just day ones. I mean, so everybody can get I mean, everybody got a dog in the fight. I mean, as a U1 fan, you just want the best quarterback to win. I mean, just going by day one, Perry was clearly the better quarterback today. I mean, like I said, as far as the arm strength, Perry got a strong arm than both of them. I mean, the arm strength, no comparison.
$2 donation from Raymond.
Anything can change from now till they start
putting on pads and stuff. Exactly.
Running plays and stuff like that. So, but I mean, you got to get day one to Perry. It might be Jaren tomorrow. It might be Tate tomorrow. But the day was Perry.
Got $2 donation from Jaren saying 786 Darth Vader. I appreciate y'all, man. So
and one thing people said about Perry didn't work out. Menadier clearly said that his first team decisions day was based clearly on off-season workouts. So that means Perry had to be putting in the time doing something. And see the thing about it is, all the fans is holding stuff against Perry, but DNs don't see that. DNs don't see that. Enix don't know none of them. So it's a clean slate with them cats. So we can look at, okay, Perry did this last year. We didn't do this last year. Tate didn't do this in Ohio State. Oh, it's a whole new. Enos is an outsider coming in. He don't have no loyalty to none of them kids down there. He's gonna play the best quarterback that's gonna win. All they did was have a say in the quarterback position. It's gonna be Enos' decision alone. Enos don't know none of them kids. He didn't recruit none on that UM. Yes, he recruited I think Martell at Arkansas, one gave him his D, but he ended up going to Ohio State. So he don't know this kid no more than what he saw in high school. So it's the open competition. So he don't have no loyalty to none of them kids.
Derek asked the question: How did DJ Dallas more than how did he,
DJ looked good, but I think Cam looked better.
I swear I love that kid. Carlos, it's not about betting against a kid. You just making interesting. I feel you on what you're saying. I don't bet against kids. I just don't bet against kids. I just don't.
You can't bet, especially on 18, 19.
Exactly.
I mean,
I don't bet.
They got a mind of a 5-year span. So who gonna bet on?
Exactly.
Who gonna bet on a 19-year-old kid?
I don't bet against kids. And another thing is, one thing I can tell you, Carlos. If you listen to the young man that's on the phone right now, he's at most of the practices. I'm not in Miami, so I depend on him and a few other people. And I know people.
And that's what get me about. Like I said, it's okay to be like I said, I have no person against Jerry. I mean, his dad, I think he's a good kid. But for people always do your channel saying that Jerry Williams is better than Perry, that is not true.
And these cats don't go.
I be at practice. That is not true. Perry is a better quarterback than Williams right now.
Everybody
that shows the day.
Everybody that I affiliate myself with either is at the University of Miami all the time. I'm there when I'm there, and I go a lot. If I can't make the practices, 786 is there. we both know people on the inside of the program. So I'm not giving you just my opinionated shit. I'm giving you factual shit. And I work hard at it. He works hard at it. Darth Vader works hard at it. Jay Blaze works hard at it. So you can have your opinion. $10 donation from my boy, Myrick, the U, TNM. And another $3.05 donation from Slim Shady Canes. I don't know what that meant, Slim Shady Canes. I have no idea what that meant, but we work hard at this, man, Carlos and bro.
But the difference is to me, though, when it comes to Perry and Williams, Perry just go out there with confidence. I mean, he just looked commanding of the team. He just looked commanding. I mean, he looked like I said, he had his off-field issue, being immature, what can it be? But he don't show that on the field. And Williams just looked like he's just not ready. You know, he looked like that last year. And Williams, Perry just like he commanded the offense.
He said I ride with 5.
On the field.
Slim Shady Kane said I ride with 5. Me too, Slim.
So, like I said, Ja haven't been determined today. They got a long way for that battle, Ja. William might come along and be the starting quarterback. If he is, I'm not mad at it. That means he got better and beat out Perry. But for what I see right now and what I saw last year, Perry is a better quarterback than William right now, as today.
Got a $3 donation from Gary Costaro. He said, "How did Lingard look on the knee? Did he look?"
Lingard didn't do nothing today.
He didn't do any drills.
He's still recovering from that thing, from the injury. He's not gonna be ready to fall.
Hey, Craig Jones, and so are you.
So, but that's the thing about, like I said, everybody can have a favorite quarterback. Don't knock the other kid because you like someone better. I mean, don't do that. Okay, if you like Williams, you like Williams. If you like Tate, you like Tate. You like Perry, you like Perry. But I'm not gonna knock another kid because I want someone else to win the job. No, you don't do that to kids.
That's what
they're gonna battle on the field.
Let them battle it out on the field, and we see who
they're gonna battle on the field. Like I said, and when someone tell me that okay, Williams is better, he's not. Williams not better than Perry right now.
And y'all don't keep y'all do not.
Fall might be a dumb story, but right now, as of today, Williams is not a better quarterback than Perry.
And y'all,
I don't know why people keep saying that.
And
he is not.
And if y'all listen,
on the field.
If y'all listen to 786, he keeps saying as of right now. He's not saying he won't be. He keeps saying as of right now, he's not.
Right, as of right now, he's not better. As of right now, I don't think Tate's better than Perry.
I'm not interrupting
Perry,
nobody.
Out of the 3 quarterbacks right now, Perry's the better quarterback down there. And people saw that today. So I don't know why. I don't know what's the knock. I don't know why people got a knock against his kid. I mean, I don't know why.
Because I'm gonna tell you.
But out of the 3 quarterbacks down there right now, Perry's the better quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you why. I ain't gonna tell you why. People know why people don't like Perry, man. Because he's different.
I mean, okay. I'm not gonna say it's okay.
Because he's
to
different.
have your favorite.
We all
got that thing. We want to win.
He's not.
But don't knock another kid. Don't say what another kid ain't this. Another kid on time to see it. Perry, you cannot go by the Perry being coming on 3 years. He haven't had a lick of coaching since he been here. We didn't have no coaching. Tate probably had the best coaching out of all of them. The 2 years at Ohio State. Perry, we had no coaching down there.
You know what bugged me out about
since they been here.
You know what bugged me about a lot of these guys like CL Scales, who probably has never been to one practice. Probably never been to one practice. That's what gets me with a lot of these guys. These guys have not been to one practice. I went to 4.
No,
I went to 4.
Practice and see them kids practice. And like I said, and it's the reason why Perry played over William last year. You can say he was a true freshman, he wasn't ready, but Perry was better last year than Williams.
Yeah, and that's
why Perry played over Williams.
If people get the play, but if Jaron gets the playbook, then Perry's in trouble. Listen to me, man.
If he get the what?
If he learns the playbook, but everybody then
All of
Perry's
them
in
got to learn
trouble.
the playbook.
Everybody got to learn the playbook. People, like I say, these are people who don't go to no practices,
Listen,
who's never seen.
so I told you the other day, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm telling the listener right now. The only thing that would stop Perry from starting his quarterback is he cannot pick up the playbook. First, talent-wise, and the better arm, Perry got all on beat and not even much close. The only thing will stop Perry from winning you a starting quarterback job is he can't pick up the playbook. That's the only thing.
And that's the
only reason. That's the only thing to stop Perry from winning the starting job. Because he could have been a quarterback than them too. I can tell you that now. But if he can't pick up the playbook or come into play, then that's a different story. But talent-wise, Perry's better. He's better than Williams.
$5 donation.
I don't have nothing against Williams.
$5 donation from Carlos. It's all love, so I'm not knocking Perry. I just don't see what y'all see. I think Jaren is special. Keep bringing that great content. I'm gonna tell you what I see, Carlos.
Tell whoever said that. Tell them to go down into practice, and they'll see why Perry played ahead of Williams. William, I'm not saying William is not good. I'm not saying Tate is not good. I'm telling you right now, Perry is the best quarterback on campus. And he showed it today. He's a better thrower. His arm strength is by far the best out of all three of them.
Yeah, $10 donation.
So it's a reason why Perry is playing ahead of Williams right now. He's a better quarterback. Now, in the fall, Williams might overtake him. I don't know. And I have if Diaz come in April and Enos come in August and saying that Williams the starter, I have no problem with that. Because he earned that job.
No problem at all.
I have no problem with that.
None at all. I got a $10 donation from 863 Kane. Manny knows what Koski is capable of. That's why he went and got Enos and the quarterback from UGA. That's why Manny made it that everyone has a clean slate. Exactly. And I got another one from CJ. Thank you, Zoe. Chill and read what I'm saying. Hey, I mean no disrespect, but if I'm gonna sit back and read a whole bunch of what you're saying, then I mean you're gonna throw a couple dollars in the comment section. Because like I said, I took off 3 days. I took the next 3 days off of work to be in this chat. And as you can tell, everybody who donate, I'm reading their chats real quick. Like I read everybody who don't if I get to it, but if it's highlighted, I'm gonna read it. So go ahead, 786.
No, but I mean that's what everybody. I mean that's what everybody was looking at today. Like I said, I don't know what people saying that somebody might saw something different than what I saw today. I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter yet. I haven't had a chance to look. But what I saw today is Perry did the best out of all of them. I mean, Montana. They all had good.
Time out. He said Flight said he heard that Koski was going against third team. Bro, he was not going third team today. It was 7-on-7 drills against first team. You see, he threw the pass over the starting cornerback. What do we?
Man, listen. Like I said, one thing about me though, I don't get caught up in that Twitter. So I be there.
$2 donation.
One thing I know, people gonna put out what they want to put out to favor who they want to favor. So I don't get caught up in that. Cause I be there first hand. I know who play against who. So I be hearing people say, "Oh, this is happening." I don't get caught up in that. Cause I know what I saw.
That's like last year. Last year when Rick flat out lied and said that Perry played that Malik played against first team and Perry played against second team, and that was a flat out lie. It was a flat out lie.
People gonna have they take on this and take on that. I don't get caught up in there. Cause like I said, I know what I saw today. Like I said, people might have different. People might say, "Okay, Martell played better." People might say, "William played better." But to me, the best quarterback there was Perry.
Every
so
media,
have another opinion.
Every major media outlet out there said that Perry played better today. Everyone said it was clearly. Everyone that I've read. $5 donation from King.
One thing I would speak someone on that. Can anyone tell me that Martell or William got a better arm than Perry? That I dispute you all day on. Because the arm street's not even much close. It's not close.
King Anton, $5 donation. Tell Chris Jones to email me those tickets. I don't care who wins. I just want us to win championships. So Craig Jones, email him them tickets, I guess.
Yeah, because like I said, everybody getting an uproar about it. I mean, that's the biggest thing, the quarterback battle. But like I said, man, he gonna play the best. They're gonna play the best quarterback. So, we can go back and forth about who we want, who we think gonna start. But at the end of the day, if they tell me Williams starting or Tate start, I'm gonna take their judgment of they was the better quarterback. That's the only thing I can go by. But like I'm saying, right now, Perry's the better quarterback. Maybe 2 weeks now, Williams or Tate may be the quarterback.
Exactly. We don't know. And
but the offense got a lot of motion. I mean, they're gonna have a lot of motion this year. I mean, they run multiple sets. I mean, you might have a tight end out of one motion, one play got 4 different. I mean, the offense gonna be so much diversified. It's not much different. I mean, they got Chekhov. It's a complicated offense. It's a complicated offense. Like I said, that's my Henderson one, but it's a. Hey, that's not a minute. I'm back in 1 minute.
I got one question. Okay.
It's a complicated offense. You got a lot of motion. Like I said, you got a tight end might have 4 different options. Based on how the defense. That's why I'm telling you. I mean, them kids got to learn a lot, and it's gonna be complicated. They got to pick up a lot of stuff. So if you see a kid not playing, it's probably because he's not picking that playbook. And Enos is hard. He went in on tape today about, I guess, his footwork, whatever the case may be. But that man is demanding. He wants perfection, and he went in on him today. So I mean, them guys got to really hit that playbook because it's a lot. And I can tell it's a complicated offense. It's going to be a complicated offense. And like I said, they got to really know what they're doing out there. And they said that they're going to play the kids that know what they're doing.
Big Sub 51, NJ Canes. You might want to take the NJ Kane off of there because you might be NJ Florida Kane. I might not. I don't care who wins quarterback as long as the offense is explosive. I believe the offense will be explosive.
And I agree. Listen,
let me read. I got one more.
I
got one more.
I totally agree with him about that. To me, I'm not gonna not Tate. I'm not gonna not Williams. To me, right now, I think Perry's the better quarterback. But like I said, it's early. I thought Perry was the better quarterback last year. But like I said, people like Williams, people like Tate. But I mean, that's not a reason to knock Perry or vice versa. You just hope the best quarterback play. And that's what we all want as fans.
Exactly.
I think Cam Davis is the best running back down there right now. But they may start Dallas.
And you didn't say that?
Jeff Thomas could be the best receiver. That much not close.
$2 donation from Sean Dinger. What's up, Zoe? Another $5 donation from Raymond Ross 786. Did it look like Perry had problems with Eno's playbook? Did it look like Perry had any problems with Eno's playbook?
No. I mean, the deal was just basic, though. I mean, you start seeing we're getting them pass. You start seeing 11-11, they start running a blitz at them and stuff.
That's when
you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, to me, that's all that start hearing from Perry Star is complication of the playbook. He got to hit the books. But like I said, Diaz shocked everybody. He said that his first team day went on off-season workout. I'm like, damn, Perry have been putting in work.
I got one more question for you, then you can go. And this is from Flight Reacts. Who was the second best today? I guess he's saying who's the second best quarterback. Who do you think had the second best day out of the quarterbacks?
Well, I put it like this. Perry made the best passes of the day. And like I said, Tate probably made the second best passes of the day. And
that's what I said earlier, what you told me earlier. That's why I say when people get in here and argue with me about who's the better or who does this better, and I've been to practices, 786 has been to 2,000 more practices than I've been through. I don't get my information off Twitter like a lot of you guys, no disrespect, or off IG or Facebook. I get my information from guys who are at practices, not people who are playing keyboard warrior. This is
Yeah, I can say Tate made the, but Perry made two unbelievable. I can say Tate made the
Craig,
the second best passer of the day, and then Williams. I mean, they all make up passes, but when you saying darts, you can't believe that pass was made. Perry clearly, he made two passes like that. I mean,
and Craig,
that dude got a rock. That dude got an arm, man.
And Craig, you're garbage, and I'm not sorry for saying it. How about that?
I know, y'all better see that people, they're gonna want weird, they're gonna want Tate. That's okay. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Somebody
but
garbage.
like I said,
he garbage.
Like I said, right now, Perry's a better quarterback. Next week, Williams Tate might overtake. I don't know, but right now, Perry's a better quarterback. And the one thing that never changed is arm strength. Perry had the best arm strength by far down there. By far, his arm is way stronger than Tate and Williams. So that won't change.
I just don't like stupid people.
Yeah, arm strength won't change. Now, far as who might be the better quarterback, that could change. But far as arm strength, no, Williams, ain't nobody can speak me on who got a better arm.
Like I said,
Carry about far.
We will.
Hey, so I'm thinking about got this good, man. Call me back about 10 minutes. I'll be in my car. I'm thinking about it.
Actually, I'm about to be done. I'm gonna call you. If you're gonna be free tonight, I'm gonna go back on live about 7.
Yeah. Just hit me back.
I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for me, man. I'm done, man. We're gonna come back. No, those who like you have become accustomed to losing. I'm trying to figure out how you blame Perry for losing. You sound stupid. You don't know nothing about football. You sound real ignorant. You sound about as dumb as your comment. You sound about as dumb as your picture look, and that's blank. Your picture looks blank, and you sound as dumb as your picture look, which is blank. That's how you sound to me, as dumb as your picture look. How about that? You know what I'm saying? You sound about as dumb as your picture look. Craig. So, it is what it is, Craig. We're all allowed to be dummies sometimes, man. I'm about to move from over here because it's not staying plugged in. So as I go ahead and get ready to end this show, that was a long ass lunch. Dan, you're gonna get fired. Thanks for the great lunch break. So hey, Dan, you've been on lunch for like 2. Dan, you went on lunch like 12 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Daniel has gonna get fired. Daniel said, thanks for the great lunch break. Daniel has been on since like 12 o'clock. Oh my God. Y'all boy, man, don't let me get y'all fired, you and Derek. Y'all boy gonna fuck around and get fired. Oh my God. Y'all boys hell. Derek said he been in the bathroom. Hey Derek, they cut the lights off my bathroom. You get like 10, 15 minutes and then lights go. Y'all boys hell. Y'all. Oh my God. That's the way to end it. Dang, boy. Y'all boys is crazy. Dave said, thanks for the great lunch break. Dave been over they went on lunch like 12 o'clock, man, 1:55. Oh my God. I love my family. Oh, I love my family. Y'all boys hell, man. Yep, I'll be on at 7 tonight. Like I said, I took the next 3 days off just to make sure, just so just so I can give y'all all this content, man. You might just go to clock out. They might have clocked your ass out. They might have clocked you out. Hey, from here on out, I'm gonna put for people like Craig Jones in there, you have to pay to hate on any player at the University of Miami. So you want to hate, if you want me to respond to your comments from now on, donate some money. If not, I ain't responding to your shit no more because I ain't with all your negativity. You can kick rocks with that shit. And you know damn well I never do less than an hour. I always say I was gonna do less than an hour and it never happens. I would love, hey, Hurricane. I would love to hit the lottery because I promise you I would stay on. But y'all will be a little mad at me because I will be talking a whole bunch of 90. I'll be talking probably about 80 per. It depends on the season. It depends on the season. But I'll be talking a lot of Knicks too. It depends on the season. If it's basketball season, I'll be talking a lot of New York Knicks basketball too. But I damn sure be talking 90% of the time about the Hurricanes. I love my Knicks. Born and raised in New York. Love my Yankees. Born and raised in New York. So, but it's good. It's good when I get donations to the channel and people bless me in that way. And I got the Patreon getting set up. So it's good when I get donations. Like I said, because I took 3 days off today just so I can do this, man. And I wanted to come to Miami to come to the practices, but I couldn't afford to get a room and everything for 3 days this time. It was 7-on-7. There was no under center today. Yeah, you did go ham for over an hour. For an hour and 5 minutes. So both of their balls looking for their ass, man. Both of them getting rolled up today, man. I believe he has the it factor too. You know, I'm not showing that because you didn't pay, so I don't have to show that because you didn't pay to hate Slim Shady Kane. So I'm not showing it. Man, any boo-boo. So I don't like sleeping on couches. Things hurt my back. Hey, I'm out though, for real. I'm out this time, man. It's 2:00, man. Love you guys, man. Chime back in at 7:00 tonight, and we'll talk a little bit more, man. Love you guys. Thanks for all of the subscribers, all the donations I got today. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely helped out. And we'll be back tonight, and then we'll be back tomorrow, and then back tomorrow night, and then we're back Thursday, we're back Thursday night, then we're back Friday night. Love you guys, man. And guess what? I'm gonna show it anyway. This is what Slim Shady Kane said to me, man. This is what he said to me, man. This is what he said to me. He's paid to hate so much. I'm gonna allow this one. It's showing ass clown. So he's calling me an ass clown again. He's calling me an ass clown again. Hurricane Rick. Why? Slim Shady Kane call me an ass clown every day. Thank you, Hurricane Rick, man. I appreciate you, man. A63 said, A63 asked Craig, do they got Wi-Fi under the bridge? Oh boy, it's crazy. Hey, you got some crazy people in this chat, man. You better stop it. You come at somebody in this chat, man. You better know what you're doing, because they're gonna fire back at your ass, man. We do it all day over here, man. Hey, man. Love you guys, man. We out.